Alright guys, I got another project for this weekend, and I want to work on a couple of trays for inside the camper. I've got this shelf back here, and I'd like to have a couple of trays that fit back here, and I can slide them around and as I need to. So let me figure out how deep I want them to be. I think 12 inches is probably pretty good. Give me a little bit of play. And yeah, I'm thinking maybe 18 inches wide. So let's go with that. I've got some scrap lumber in the garage. I've got a piece of cherry and a piece of pine that I think I can make these sides. I'll kind of mix and match and see what it looks like. So that's this week's project, so let's get to it. Alright, so I know I want my trays to be 12 by 18. I've got a couple of scrap pieces of plywood here. I'm not sure if these are going to be the right size or not. Oh, this one's, that's a 14 by 14 square, so I'm not going to be able to use that one. This one looks a little more promising. 16 by 11. That's not quite the size that I was hoping for. I do have another piece over here. This is the cutout from when I built my first truck camper, and it's in pretty good shape. Looks like 14. I think I can get 36. It's gonna be tight. I think I can get two 18-inch by 12-inch pieces out of there. We'll give it a shot and go from there. Alright, there's nothing on this piece of scrap that even remotely resembles a straight edge. So my first order of business is to get a couple of straight edges cut on this that I can measure off of. So let's do that first. Okay, I know that I've got a straight edge here along the front side of my table saw. So I'm just kind of roughly placing this up against the front side, and then I've got my square clamped down, and that'll give me a reasonably straight edge. Well, it will give me a straight edge, and it'll be reasonably 90-degree angle. So let me go ahead and make that cut, and then I'll be able to measure off of that. Okay, so now I've got a nice square starting point, so I should be able to get the other side square. Okay, so with my known square edge, I can place my 12-inch square up against that, and then I've got this straight edge which I can square off of that, and that should give me a nice straight 90-degree angle that I can use. So I'll have two square sides. So let me go ahead and clamp that up, and we'll make that cut. Alright, let's see how I did. The cut looks nice and straight. Let's see if it's square. So I've got my square up against this, and that looks like a nice square edge. So I've got my two square sides. Now I can actually run this thing through the table saw. Okay, coming off my straight edge, I should have at least 36 inches, and I've got 37. So I should easily be able to get two 18-inch pieces. And I already know that I'm 12 inches deep. So what I need to do is mark off 19 inches. Because that's where I'm going to put my straight edge. And I know that I've got a 1-inch gap between the edge of my saw and the saw blade. So if I mark it at 19, when I make my cut, it'll be 18 inches. So let's go from there. Okay, rather than measuring and leaving this up to chance, I like to place the board that I'm trying to match up with on top, and then I'll just scribe my line, make my cut, and it should be an exact fit. So I've got my line there, so let me take it over to the chop saw and cut it to length. Okay, I don't want these trays to be that deep, so I'm going to try to get two trays, or both sides out of this one board. So this board is 3.5 inches wide, so that means I need 1 3/4 inches for my cut. But I want the blade to split that 1 3/4. So I've got it set so that 1 3/4 centers the blade. Okay, so what I've done here is I've flushed up the two boards here, and I've got them clamped this way so that I can figure out my thickness of the walls, and what's left is what my end pieces are going to be. And it looks like I'm just over 10 3/8, and it doesn't have to be exact. It's one of the nice things about being able to round over the edges. I just need to get close, so I'm going to go with 10 3/8, and I'll let the round over bit take care of the rest. Okay, I've got all my boards cut, and I only have 2 pair of corner clamps, so I can only do 2 corners at a time. So I've got those glued and clamped. I'll let the glue dry, and as soon as it dries, I'll flip this over and I'll attach this last board. And then I'll be able to connect the bottom plate, and we'll have the makings of a nice tray. I'll soften all the edges with the round over bit, and then give it a nice coat of stain. So we'll go from there. You can never have too many clamps. Okay, here's the finished tray. So I've got pine on the back, on the sides, and then on the long edge I've got cherry, and then I've just got some plywood on the bottom, just some scrap plywood. So let's see how it fits. There, that's nice. Got a little bit of play. I can organize some things up here. I could probably build a couple more, which I think I'll do. But I'm going to do some more cleanup on this, do a little bit more sanding, and then I'll give it some finish. But I'm going to go ahead and call this one good. And that's the project for this week, so I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.